Hey everyone, welcome back. So you guys know we love to dig deep, right? Well, this time, let me tell you, we got a real head scratcher.
Oh, yeah.
You send in some messages, and, well, they're intense. Not your everyday stuff.
Sounds interesting. Lay it on me.
This guy, he had a major accident, like serious stuff. But get this, he calls it the best day of his life.
Whoa, that's heavy. Okay, I see why you said head scratcher. Most people wouldn't exactly call a major accident a good thing, let alone the best day of their lives.
Exactly. And the thing is, he's telling this to a girl on Instagram. Late at night. You can practically feel her confusion through the screen.
I bet. So what's the story? Why does he call it the best day?
Well, he kind of lays it all out for her. And his life before the accident, let's just say it was a mess. He talks about being addicted to crack for like 3 years straight, deep into it.
Wow, that's a whole other level of serious. It's one thing to, struggle with something like that, but
Yeah.
to be fully in its grip for years?
Yeah, and it's not even just the addiction itself. He's really honest about the consequences, the fallout from it all. This guy was a mechanic for 15 years, and he lost it all. His career, gone.
Oof, yeah, addiction does that, ripples out and affects everything.
And to top it off, he hurt 4 different women he was with during that time. He owns up to it, though.
It takes guts to admit that,
I
to
do.
really acknowledge the pain you've caused others, that honesty, it's something you don't often see, especially in that kind of setting.
Right. And then, like a cherry on top of this already messed up Sunday, he gets into this accident and ends up in a coma. For 26 days.
Whoa, 26 days? That's almost a month. I can't even imagine what waking up from something like that would feel like.
Yeah, talk about disorienting, right? To wake up after almost a month and piece together what happened.
It would be a total mind warp. But here's the thing. He doesn't wake up angry or bitter. It's actually the opposite.
What do you mean?
It's like this accident, as terrible as it was, kind of flipped a switch in his head. He has this, epiphany. He realizes that experiences themselves, they're neutral. It's not the event itself, but how we react to it that makes it good or bad.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Like, the accident itself is a fact, a neutral event, but it's the meaning we give to it, our reaction to it, that shapes our experience.
Right. And that's what makes his story so interesting. He totally reframed his thinking. And it wasn't just about the accident. He started to see people differently, too.
Yes, so.
He says that in his experience, most people are actually pretty awesome. Of course, he admits that some people do suck.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
But there's this new sense of empathy that comes through, like a deeper understanding and connection he didn't have before. It's almost like the accident stripped away all the noise, and he was able to see things and people for what they really are.
And what about his addiction?
Well, that's the thing, right? It's not like he's pretending the addiction never happened or downplaying the consequences. He acknowledges it all, the hurt, the damage, the loss. But he also sees it as a catalyst for this massive shift in his perspective. Like he had to hit rock bottom to really climb back up.
So it's like a classic, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger kind of thing.
Yeah, but with a whole lot more self-awareness.
Yeah.
He's not glorifying the struggle. It's more like he sees the potential for growth that came from it. This idea of post-traumatic growth where going through something incredibly difficult actually leads to positive change.
And that leads to this new sense of purpose, right? It's not just about him anymore.
Exactly. He feels like his best day, this accident, happened for a reason.
He wants to teach others about self-love and acceptance, which, considering everything he's been through, is kind of amazing.
It is. And that idea of choice, it really resonated with me. Even when faced with incredible challenges, we still have the power to choose how we react, how we make sense of it all.
So it's not about pretending everything's perfect or denying the pain. It's about choosing how we frame our experiences, even the tough ones, and finding meaning in them.
Exactly. It's powerful stuff. It makes you think, doesn't it?
Definitely. It makes you think about your own life, your own best days, and what they really mean. What about you? When you hear this guy's story, what comes to mind?
I think what strikes me is that maybe the best day isn't about some big, amazing event. Maybe it's more about what we learn from our experiences, good or bad, and how they shape who we become, the choices we make because of them.
That's a great way to put it.
It's like a constant reminder that we have the power to choose our perspective, to find meaning even in the toughest times. And that's a pretty hopeful message, I think.
Yeah, definitely something to think about.
For sure.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive. Thanks for listening, and keep those messages coming.
See you next time.